our attempt to really try to process. Okay, this is gonna be in the bloopers of the. What were we saying before? Welcome to Understanding COVID-19 and Services. Come on. All right, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Welcome everyone to Understanding COVID-19, an interdisciplinary approach to the pandemic. In this short mini class video, we will introduce the basics of this course, which is basically our attempt as an intellectual community to understand the basics of the pandemic, how we got here, and possible ways to get out of it. Right? This course will be coordinated by myself, Professor Manuel Lopez, and my colleague, Kalin Morvo. Let's start with the basics. This will be a fully online course, also, although as Kalin will mention in a second, there are synchronous and asynchronous elements to the course. If you want to register, there you have the course number. And the synchronous times will be Mondays and Thursdays, 12:30 to 1:15. As I said, we'll be coordinating, so we will be the two of us will be the people you need to contact if you have questions about the class. But one of the unique and one of the strengths of this course is that it's truly an interdisciplinary effort. We have faculty from all of the divisions of New College, over 20 different faculty from natural sciences, social sciences, humanities, and the data science program. And all of them through different sessions, sometimes by themselves, sometimes in panels, sometimes in conversations, will try to explain to us from their disciplinary perspectives what we need to know and understand about the current pandemic. We will also have local guest speakers and local leaders who will talk to us about the way the pandemic has affected our local community.
So as Mami mentioned, this class will be conducted entirely online, but we'll have asynchronous and synchronous sessions. So for this to really work out, we want you to really focus in on our Canvas page. We've spent a lot of time and effort in creating a Canvas course that is well structured and has all of the information that you need to succeed. This is the front page of it, but the important part are all of the modules that we're creating. So each module will follow a similar structure so that you're never confused as to what it is that you're expected to do for that week. So the first module will always be Start Here, which we encourage you to check out because there's information like our syllabus, our contact information, as well as some student support resources, right? Like the library and the writing center, all of these things will support you even in a remote environment. Now, each module, each content module will look alike. So this introductory module, for example, gives you a good sense of what each module will look like. So there will always be an introduction to the module explaining what the expectations are for you for that week or for that session. There will be learning materials like readings or interactive videos or recorded lectures that we want you to complete, as well as the Zoom session link. So you're never wondering where and when do I meet up with the rest of my colleagues in our synchronous session, and then a discussion post or a quick comprehension quiz, something along those lines. So you'll never be confused as to what it is that you have to do for the week, and each module will be structured in a similar way.
In terms of the topics that the course will cover, as I said, as an interdisciplinary effort, we'll have faculty exploring the pandemic from a biology, epidemiology, data science perspective, history, politics, economics, sociology, literature, ethics, religion, arts. And the idea is for the course to really approach it from as many different perspectives as possible. So by the end of it, we'll understand that there are all these layers of complexity that we need to be aware of in order to make sense of what's happening to us. And we also firmly believe that that's one of the strengths of a liberal art institution like ours, that we can bring all this expertise together, we can talk to each other and have conversations and try to make sense of what's happening to us. And that's why the course will be taught by all these different faculty as well as by different local experts and leaders. In terms of assignments, there will be some smaller assignments that some of the faculty will ask you to do on their sessions or together with their sessions, and that information will be on the Canvas page for that particular session. But in terms of the course as a whole and what everyone is expected to do are these 4 assignments that you see on the top. And each of these assignments is intended not only to explore different aspects of the pandemic, but also develop different skills that we think are important for you. The first one is the journal. And the journal is designed basically to allow you to process through a very personal lens, not only your own experience through the pandemic, but also everything that you're learning throughout the course. So there will be different entries that you have to submit at different times, and it will be sort of a personal point of view. The second one, the opinion piece of the op-ed, basically is going to try to explore what we consider one of the main issues that we're living right now, which is the enormous amount of information and misinformation that is out there that we are constantly bombarded with. And it's just sometimes difficult to make sense of it. So the purpose of this assignment is for you to explore a particular topic of your choice, a particular issue of your choice related to the pandemic. Do the research, look at the data, look at the science behind the topic, look at different perspectives and points of view, but ultimately you have to make sense of it as an individual, right? So the goal is to write your own opinion piece, expressing your own opinions based on facts and data. And Kyle will talk about the other 2 assignments.
So if the first 2 assignments are more introspective and asking you to either think about how you feel about a subject or argue an opinion that you feel about a subject, the third assignment, the interview assignment, asks you to look outside to somebody else in your life that has been affected by COVID, and your job is to interview them. So imagine interviewing somebody that you know that has been affected by COVID that works in the education sector or works in the healthcare sector. The idea is that you will learn the qualitative research skills necessary to conduct semi-structured interviews, and you'll carry out a 5 to 10 minute interview and complete the training that's involved with that. And then the final assignment is an ArcGIS story maps assignment, and we ask that you focus in on a particular community, perhaps where you're from, or the state where you're from, or another place that you're interested in. And your job is to tell the story using a combination of narrative, multimedia, as well as maps, and data to tell the story of that place and how it has been affected by COVID over a set period of time. So all of these assignments, together with some of the pre-class activities that you'll be asked to do by individual instructors or post-class activities that you might have to do, they're all focused on keeping you engaged, but also to allow you to be creative in the things that you produce. And finally, I think Manu and I are both interested in having assignments where you are either learn a new skill, or you have an opportunity to sharpen a skill that you have, and then take that skill outside of this course and perhaps apply it to your thesis, for example, when it comes to the interviews, or your use of ArcGIS story maps. You'll be able to create an assignment for another class at some other point in time. So these assignments are about engaging you, but also giving you an opportunity to learn a new skill.
And ultimately, I mean, we're really looking forward for you to take this class. But if you have any other questions, things that we have not been able to answer in this video, you have here our contact information. So just email us, or you can leave comments below this video, and we'll try to answer them in a prompt manner. So again, thanks for watching this, and I hope you decide to take this course.